Okay, we're going to start out with 1 package of chicken breast. And I like to leave mine just a little bit frozen, just because it's a little easier for me to slice. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to trim off any fat that may be on our chicken breast, or as much of it as we can. You don't have to get every tiny little piece off, but we want to get most of the fat off. And this one looks pretty good. Now that we have that, we are going to simply slice them. And this is about your thickness. A little less than 1/2 of an inch, maybe, like about a 1/4 of an inch slice is what we're actually going to want to make. That's a pretty good slice right there. And the reason we want to trim all of the fat off is basically because when you're dehydrating chicken, you don't want to have any fat up there, because fat has a lot of water in it, a lot of moisture in it, and it's just not going to dehydrate very well. And if you don't get all that fat off and you leave it, and you think it's fully dehydrated, those fat areas could actually start pulling in excuse me, a little more moisture, and it'll actually make your chicken, end up going rancid. Because, once you dehydrate this, it does not have to be refrigerated anymore. You can, just put it in an airtight container, and, you'll be good to go. And then what I like to do is I like to kind of go back and slice each one of these pieces, in half, like that. Now that we have all of our chicken cut up, we are ready for the dehydrator. Basically what I like to do is just put them, nice even spaces the whole way around your dehydrator tray. And then I just go ahead and stack them on top of my dehydrator. There's no salt, no pepper, absolutely nothing on this. Dogs just honestly want to eat the daggone chicken. They don't really care if it's flavored like whatever, because just the chicken alone is pretty daggone good. And yes, this is human consumption as well. You guys at home or whatever, after you dehydrate your chicken, you can eat it. Take it on a camping trip, make it a little lighter for you. So, it's perfectly fine for you guys to eat as well. Everything seems to be looking pretty good. We are getting there. Not quite. Few pieces, like these thinner ones, are probably about ready to come off. These thicker ones, however, aren't quite there yet. And this is my finished final product. I've got a whole jar here of homemade chicken strips. They are all natural, a whole lot better than the treats that you would, buy in the store. I know that it's nice, chicken breast. I know that, there's no artificial flavoring or anything like that. This is real chicken, a whole lot healthier for your dog. And I really like making his own treats just because, you know, I know what's actually in the treat. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, look in the links below for my Facebook page information.